Welcome to this video where we take a journey through historical events that occurred on April 26 in previous years. Join me as we explore some of the significant moments in time that have taken place on this particular day. 1986, Chernobyl disaster, disaster. On April 26, 1986, the worst nuclear disaster in history occurred at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Soviet Ukraine. Reactor number 4 experienced a catastrophic explosion, releasing radioactive material into the atmosphere and contaminating the surrounding land. This disaster had devastating consequences, including the death of 2 plant workers on the night of the explosion and the eventual deaths of thousands of people from radiation-related illnesses over the years. 1964, Tanganyika and Zanzibar merged. On this day in 1964, the 2 East African territories, Tanganyika and Zanzibar, merged to form the United Republic of Tanzania. This union created a new nation with a diverse population of over 100 different ethnic groups. The merger promoted unity and allowed various tribes to coexist peacefully in Tanzania. It also helped in strengthening the country's stability, and Tanzania since then has come a long way. 1937, bombing of Guernica. April 26, 1937, was the day when the small town of Guernica in Spain was bombed during the Spanish Civil War. The bombing was carried out by the German and Italian air forces, resulting in over 300 fatalities and 800 injuries. The attack was considered as an experimental exercise to test the Air Force's prowess in warfare, making Guernica a symbol of civilian suffering against indiscriminate bombing. This event inspired Pablo Picasso's famous artwork, Guernica, which has become an iconic representation of the horrors of war. 1989, Tiananmen Square protests. On this day in 1989, pro-democracy protests started in Beijing's Tiananmen Square, China. The demonstrations, mostly of the country's young people, demanded greater freedom of speech, an end to corruption, and greater civil liberties. However, on June 4, the protests met with a brutal end when the Chinese government declared martial law and sent troops to suppress the protests. The resulting violence led to numerous casualties, with estimates ranging from hundreds to thousands of people dying. April 26 has seen both wonders and destruction that continue to ripple through time. These events remind us of the human cost of war, the pursuit of freedom, and the importance of unity in the face of adverse situations.